Yes, Mercury has gone direct. So we are moving out of that energy for those of you who were just waiting for it to be over. There's a shadow period for a couple of weeks, but things should definitely start feeling more back to normal. And also, we have Saturn going retrograde next week, so that's gonna lighten up the energy some as well. So let's get right into your reading. I just want to tell you all that you are beautiful and perfect just the way you are. You truly, truly are. I don't even want to hear it. Yes, yes, you are. You don't even know how perfect you are just in this moment, as everything is, whether in order or in chaos. You are perfect just as you are, and you need to know that, and you need to hear that, and you need to feel it inside and be like, yes, crazy tarot lady, you are right. I am matter. I am here. This is my life, and nobody's taking that from me, and I'm not laying down for anybody. So just a little bit of motivation, because sometimes we need that, right, when we're feeling a little bit down. So anyways, to get into the reading, if you are not familiar with this is interactive. It is for all signs. So you can use this reading to either look at the energies for your day today, or to gain some insight on something you need some guidance on, or to get a confirmation from the universe, okay? Or you could use it for all three of those things. What you need to do is put your intention out to the universe and ask the universe which deck holds your message, or which deck will bring you, the clarity, confirmation, whatever it is you're looking for. And then I will also pull 3 cards for clarifiers. So this is Gaia Oracle. This is Madame Endora Fortune cards. And this is the Wisdom of the House of the Night Oracle. And this will be energies and information coming from Mother Earth Gaia. This will be energies and information from our fortune teller, and this is energy and information coming from the goddesses. So you go ahead and decide which deck you are most drawn to. I'm going to start with the Gaia Oracle. So if it's the fortune cards or the Wisdom of the House of the Night, go ahead to the description box below this video and click on the timestamp for that, for either one of those, okay? So let's get right in, everybody, all you beautiful, perfect souls out there. I love you all. I really do. You guys you make my day. The energy that you send my way, priceless. So I just want you to know that I love you and I appreciate you, every one of you. Even the mean haters out there, I appreciate you. Alright, so let's see what is coming through for you today. Ooh, we have the dream. I feel like this came out earlier in the week for you guys. So this here is saying that the dream you had last night, so Saturday night, or the dream that you have tonight, Sunday night, there could be a very special message and information in that dream. Also, somebody that you know could tell you something, and what they're telling you is sound. You can trust it. But this says something is revealed, insight, breakthrough. So apply those energies how they may fit in your life, but definitely pay attention to those dreams and, all the signs and synchronicities around you today. Write them down on a piece of paper, and maybe at the end of the day or tomorrow, see how they all fit together and what, the universe might be trying to reveal to you. Because with insight and breakthrough, it's like you're going to receive like all these little pieces of information, and then that gives you that aha moment, and you're like, oh my God, I totally get it. For others of you, this could be some foresight about something. So pay attention to those dreams, pay attention to all the signs and synchronicities, and, who's ever giving you information today, it should be on the up and up, and you'll be interested to know it, okay? So let's pull some clarifiers for you guys about this dream card. Ooh, okay. All right. So we had two jumpers, which is the Eight of Wands, and on this side of the card, it is saying that something you have put out to the universe is now returning to you. This could be something you were trying to manifest. This could be, like karmic energy, however you want to look at it. Something that you put out to the universe is returning to you today. Especially with this high probability that it is information like a phone call, a text, a letter, somebody telling you something about somebody else that you really wanted to know, just something like that. Offers coming in. It's just because of the dream card there, I feel like this is mostly about a communication of some kind that you are going to receive today. But this is something that you want, okay? I don't feel like this is negative at all. This is definitely something that you want. And now, for some of you, here's this Two of Pentacles. So perhaps the breakthrough that you are searching for is, there's some area in your life, for many of you this is probably finances, but it doesn't have to be, where your energy is kind of split and you feel like you're in a juggling act, and it's just, kind of hard to keep things afloat. Maybe you don't see opportunities or how you can change anything. And again, I feel like breakthrough. And you see this ship back there. There are opportunities on the horizon for you. So don't lose heart. Don't give up faith. Something is definitely coming in. And it's going to make you happy. Because now look at this. We have the Magician. But he is this way. And when he's this way, you really are magical, okay? Nobody is more magical than anybody else, but it's the energy of who you are, learning to be the alchemist. And the alchemist is really all about tempering your own energy to create what you want on the physical plane. That's just really, honestly, to me, the whole secret of life, really. And you see the tree of life on the back of his cape here. So this is saying you are more than capable, and now is the time to execute your plans. Also, it's time to really be quiet and keep things to yourself about what you're doing and what you want to do and what you're trying to manifest for yourself. So as a confirmation, if that's what you were looking for, I say that the universe is like, this is like a soft yes, where we're waiting for this energy to come in before we move forward, okay? So it's not a no at all. It's a soft yes instead of a hard yes. A hard, firm yes is like right now. This is a soft yes. So we're waiting on something, but it will definitely alleviate this feeling of like, I gotta juggle everything. As an overall energy, this would be a great day for you to really work on anything you're trying to manifest. I highly recommend Rockstar Affirmations YouTube channel for any sort of affirmations. They have like literally everything you can think of. Everything you can think of. Even like if you have brown eyes and you want green eyes, okay? Like they don't play around. It's everything under the sun. And to me, affirmations, the way that they work is they're changing the programming in your subconscious mind. And with that, that spills over into your conscious mind, and eventually those start becoming your own beliefs. They're not just words that you're hearing, it becomes your belief, and in that, it changes your energy, okay? And the shift in your energy is, what brings everything to you. So affirmations themselves, then no, they're not magical, okay? And if you're just listening to them and you have no intent or energy that you are also putting behind them, again, they're probably going to fizzle out and fall flat. So because you have all this like manifestational energy in the universe coming in on your side, I recommend, creating a little playlist for yourself of those affirmations and listening to it. Give it, at least a week and see how the energy changes, and then try it for an entire month. And you're just on the verge of something pretty awesome here. I mean, with this and the magician, it's like, here's the universe giving you the magic, and then here you are being totally capable of manifesting that. Now with this, some of you, it's all about that tempering of energies, the alchemy, that is all you need to achieve. Pay attention to the dreams. Pay attention to what other people are telling you. Signs and synchronicities is really awesome energy for you today. And again, this is like you are magical today. The energy of the universe is at your fingertips, so utilize it to the fullest. So that is what I have for you guys that felt drawn to the Gaia Tarot. I am wishing you an absolutely awesome Sunday. Take care. Okay, so for those of you who felt most drawn to the Madame Eudora fortune cards, let's see what she has to say for you today. What advice is she offering you? Oh, I love it. The Spirit. Unseen forces watch over you. So this card has a few different meanings. First and foremost, some of you could have like a passed on loved one that you've been sensing around you, and this is definitely a confirmation of that. Yes, they are around you, they're giving you signs, and they are trying to communicate with you. So definitely huge yes if that's something that you've been sensing around you as recently. For others of you, this is saying that open up to your spirit guides. Really open up to them. Like, they want to communicate with you, they want to help you out, and all of that. And lastly, with this, any sort of setback that you have recently experienced or you may experience today, do not push against it, and don't feel defeated on any level, because this is Spirit saying that any setbacks have extremely good long-term benefits that you don't see yet. Like, you don't see how all the pieces are fitting in the puzzle, and anything that is a setback right now, it's a blessing. It is not bad. It is not. Please trust that your blessing is so much greater than what you're reaching for. Okay, the end result is greater. The universe wants to give you so much more than that. So trust that. But definitely reach out to your spirit guides. Those of you who are really needing some direction. Let's pull some clarifiers. I love that we have the dream, and then we have the spirit. It feels all spiritual for Sunday. Spiritual Sunday tarot read. Trying to say. Alright, I like this. On this side of the Temperance card, this is Spirit saying, listen, to achieve your goal, you don't need to sacrifice your ego or the way you want things done. Like, you don't need to do that. There's nothing you need to sacrifice about yourself for the greater good or the higher cause. This is really a card about, like, sticking to your guns and, not moving. Because you have the wisdom you need and you have the courage and the strength that you need. So with this, somebody might really be trying to make you conform, and if you're unwilling, then they're like, well, this is the ultimatum. If you don't do it this way, then there's nothing at all. This is saying that you say, okay, then nothing at all. I'm not budging. Sorry. You don't need to. Okay, stand your ground. Yeah, with this here, this guy, it's like, well, first and foremost, this is the Knight of Coins, so this is earth energy. Some of you, this could be attached to an earth sign, or you could be the earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay? But on this particular side of the card, he's been waiting a very long time, and what he was trying to achieve, what he was hoping for, it didn't really pan out the way he had anticipated, and because of that, he's doubting himself, and he might even be feeling a bit like a failure. But that's not, if this is you, if this is your energy, that is not the truth, okay? You stand your ground. Spirit has your back on this. And whatever is happening or whatever, however something went down, cut your losses from it and just be willing to move forward. Because again, long-term benefits from whatever you were blocked from or set you back. And now we have this Two of Swords. Yes, whatever this was that you were trying to achieve, it really was not in your best interest. Whether it was like the people involved or, just whatever was going on here, this is saying you need all your faculties, physically and spiritually, to protect yourself, because there's so much that you didn't see about the person or the situation. And, not going into this stance could have actually caused great damage to you. So I really feel like this is universe saying to you, some of you, this like really made you angry or really upset you, like, oh, why isn't this working out? This is, universe is like, listen, I know you really wanted that, but this was not in your best interest at all. This person, this offer, this opportunity, this path, whatever it was for you, no, it was not good for you. Okay? It wasn't. And I love how we have, you need your physical strength to protect yourself and your spiritual strength to protect yourself. I see that here, with Leo, the lion, and then the eagle representing Scorpio. You need your physical strength, that of the lion, and you need your spiritual strength. Like the intensity of the Scorpion energy, how they can go really down into the deep depths of the darkness without being harmed in any level, and they can see, they have the x-ray vision in that place that holds no light whatsoever, and they see the truth. Okay, so you have the ability to see that truth, and you also have the strength and courage to move forward, to let whatever part of this needs to die, to let it go and move forward, and trust that there is something much better ahead than what you were reaching for. I don't feel like this today is like where you get that denial or whatever. I feel like this happened earlier in the week, and today it's just like really on your mind, and you're feeling emotional about it, and you're just like, why? And Spirit's like, hey, I'm watching over you and I got your back, and that's why, and trust that. So those of you that drew this, do not, this as a confirmation, do not proceed forward, do not do it whatsoever. You stand your ground, Do not let go of your dreams. Believe that they can happen, and there's a different path forward for you that is in your highest good, okay? So I'm wishing you a very beautiful Sunday. I hope that this helped you out. Take care of yourself. Alrighty, so let's see, for those of you who are drawn to the wisdom house of the night, let's see what the goddesses have to say to you. Oh, okay. The goddesses have spoken, and they have two things to say here, and these are great cards to be paired together. Cycles, conclusions. We got, they will start with C. So, there are quite a few different interpretations we could take away with the pairing of these two cards. First and foremost, as if you're looking for a confirmation, this is telling you you're not to the end of the story yet. Like, don't assume you know, because you don't. With cycles, it's like something needs to complete, and then conclusion, it's like you haven't reached the end yet. So you've got to ride this out a bit more before you get to the end of the story. So as a confirmation, not yet, okay? As an overall energy for your day, you are either just like in this deep contemplation mode about your life in general, and just the way everything is unfolded, and there's some things that I feel you really want to put in the past. Again, if you have now gotten to the end of the book, and we all have many books in our life, right? Don't assume that you know, because this is saying you really don't know how this story ends. So just write it out. Keep turning the pages to see what comes next, because ultimately with this, paired up with cycles, is once you get to the end of this book, you are starting an entire new book, not a new chapter, an entire new book, and a new cycle of your life experience. This is like big transformational energy. So some of you, this is quite profound. For others of you, this is something much less significant. Oh my God. If you're a female and you've been suffering all week, my sister, I feel like today Flo has finally packed up and left town, and you are like, hallelujah. Okay. So, I don't know why that would come through. Like, that is so weird, but I totally felt that. Some of you, I feel like, okay, I see why. Some of my sisters out there, been a little bit worried about Aunt Flo, because her arrival has been a little bit late, and I feel like today she finally shows up, and that's why you're like, hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. So some of you girls out there, you're going to get that confirmation. No need to sweat. If it doesn't come today, I think she might be showing up tomorrow, and this might prevent you from spending some money on a test or going to the doctor or whatever. It's just, it's coming, okay? It's coming. She's just a little bit late for whatever reason. So let's pull some confirmations to see what's up with that. Definitely, like, you want to wait. You've got to wait for something to complete. Like, you've got to allow a cycle of something to ride out before you start that new chapter. Like, some of you are just super eager to start something new, and you've got to wait for the current cycle that you're in to play out. And it's different for all of you, but just let it play out, okay? Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords here. This could represent Gemini, Libra or Aquarius energy. And this queen in this direction, she is in deep contemplation. Not surprised, but she's really thinking about the memories of her life. She's very honest. She's somebody who's going to tell you straight up and forward. She's not going to sugarcoat anything, but she's honest, so you can trust in her word. Okay. Also, if you owe her a favor and she asks for it today, do it. Because this is a queen that she'll never forget, when you've helped her out. And when you've done her a favor, she will be in your debt and she will return it when you need it. Now, if you've screwed her over and done her wrong, she will hold a grudge. And, you might be able to mend that. The King of Swords, not so much, but with her, her energy is softer. So, it could mend that. So with this here, some of you, there could be an air person, or you are the air person, and we might be on a cycle of where we've been holding a grudge, feeling unhappy about something, and we're in contemplation about that today, but that's about to come to an end. Okay, if somebody that has done you a lot of favors calls on you today for a favor, I highly recommend that you do it, okay? Because if you don't, this energy is like, I will never forgive you. This could be a man or a woman, okay? Also, if you need help, I feel like you could go to this person and they would offer that to you, okay? So next we have this Emperor. So Emperor is the representation of Aries. Now, this way, again, he's looking over his people. He is in contemplation mode. His responsibilities are great. He, wants to keep everybody happy. He wants to make sure everything is taken care of. But the thing about him is he needs to lighten up some and allow himself some fun. So, I feel like some of you, this cycle is definitely about, like, you've just had a great deal of responsibility and challenge, maybe over the past week or few weeks or maybe even months. And again, this is the confirmation that you are nearing the end of that cycle. And, it's okay if you allow yourself a little room for happiness and fun. All right? Yes. Look at what is next. Perfect. Perfect. This is the World card. This is the completion, the ending of a cycle. Oh my gosh. Those of you that were attracted to this last set, man, so synchronistic with each other. Yeah, you know what? Also, I see a couple here because we have the Queen of Swords and then we have the Emperor, and they're both, their backs are both to us, okay? So, if you and your partner have been just not seeing eye to eye and not getting along, I feel like we're at the end of that. Some of you, like, if you're in the middle of a divorce, it's like you're finally at the end of that. If you've had like disagreement, argument with somebody, it doesn't even have to be like a romantic, it could be a friend or family member. It's like we're finally getting to the end of that. It's beautiful. Like, you're wrapping up this past week with two major arcana cards and a court card. Okay, there's no small potato energies about this. This is really a big deal. Really a big deal for some of you. And just know, like, you're almost to the end of that challenge. Again, don't assume you know until you read to the end of the book, until the story is complete. Okay, because I think this is going to turn out a bit in a different way than you anticipated. Not in a bad way, okay? And I love that this is card 21, and look at that is card 12 right there. So let the ending happen. Let the cycle complete. Allow yourself to have some fun. If somebody calls upon you for a favor, and you know you actually owe them, do it. If you need help, don't be afraid to reach out. And those of you who were worried about Aunt Flo being a bit tardy, she's definitely showing up. At least that's what I'm seeing here. She is showing up to say, here I am. So anyways, that is your advice for today. I hope that